Hello and welcome. My name is Richard Letford, and it is my pleasure to be presenting this webinar on our awesome opportunity to you, whereby with a little bit of hard work and focus, you can achieve life-changing benefits and total financial freedom. That's what we're all after, isn't it? Now, my background was in business-to-business sales, and I had a job that I loved and I got paid well to do. Then the world and our economy began to change forever. I found myself having to do over 80 hours a week just to stand still, and I had no time for my family. It was then I was lucky enough to be introduced to this new way of working, and it has completely changed my life. In life, we are faced with choices on how we're going to run our lives. What is life? Life is nothing but a span of time, and the great news is we get to choose how we spend that time. Some people choose to hand over that to a boss who tells them what to do, what time they start, what time they finish, and indeed when they take their holidays. When they are finished, most will go home and have their dinner and sit down to watch the idiot box and then go to bed. Or some go down the local pub for a few drinks and then go to bed. Then a few hours later, the alarm clock goes off and it's time to start the whole process again. And they do this day in, day out, week in, week out, year in, year out for 50 years, hoping that they can retire on enough money to keep them. And during that time, the boss pays them just enough money so as they don't leave. And in return, they do just enough work so that they don't get sacked. Not only that, they spend a fortune in time and money getting to and from work. In fact, the average person spends 3 hours a day to and from work for 5 days a week, 48 weeks of the year for 50 years. That's a staggering 6 years of their life wasted in travelling. And it costs money too. In average, they spend 10 to 15% of their wages doing this. Well, a bit about the company. We are brand leaders in what we do. The picture is of our president and CEO, Rex Morn. He created and started the business 36 years ago, and his goal was to be the brand leader, and that is exactly what we have achieved over the last 36 years. It's a family-owned business. We're not owned by banks or financial institutions, and we don't have any borrowings or owe any money to anybody. We were founded in 1978, so we're not something new, something that may or may not work. It's a proven business method, not a lottery ticket or a get-rich-quick scheme. We currently operate out of well over 150 countries around the world, so we are a global business. We did 2.6 billion turnover last year with a highly repeatable product, so we know that we'll do at least that the following year. We have over 1.5 billion pound in owned property assets around the world, and it's all bought cash. It's never mortgaged or borrowed, and anytime we open up in any new country, we purchase a head office cash. So when we go into any country, we know that we're never coming back out of it. We have a very experienced management team who have been together since the inception of the company, and now it's their sons and daughters that are starting to come through. And as I said, we are cash rich and debt free. We don't owe a penny to anyone. The turnover of the company is phenomenal. We've had consistent growth right throughout the full 36 years to well over $2.6 billion. Now I know of only 2 other major companies in the world that do in excess of $2.6 billion in sales and have never backed off. Now that's Microsoft and Google. So it starts to give you a feel of the type of company and the opportunity that you're looking at today. A little bit closer to home, this is our UK head office, Longbridge Manor, whereby we did well over £50 million worth of sales last year, and it is predicted in the next 3 to 5 years our UK turnover will exceed £100 million. So that means anyone becoming involved today and participating in this growth will benefit financially from this expansion in the UK. We have a number of award-winning certificates. These are government recognised bodies that have given us a stamp of approval. Investors and people, not only gold but also champion status. We have the DSA, we also have the Office of Fair Trading licenses as well. So even though you might not understand everything that you're hearing today, or it might seem a little bit too good to be true, you can be rest assured that with a number of government recognised bodies who have given us a stamp of approval, the opportunity that you're seeing today is very real. The next thing I'm going to run through is the marketplace and the potential. We have a massive potential in the marketplace. The vitamins and supplement market in the UK is £660 million. The beauty sector is 8.4 billion and growing, especially fast now with male grooming coming on board. The sports and nutritional marketplace is just booming with over 90 million just now. And these are just a couple of our marketplaces that are growing. We have products for people in personal care, weight management, animal welfare, nutritional supplements, skincare and beauty marketplace, as well as the sports and mobility marketplace. You can choose to specialize in one of these places or all of them. The choice is entirely up to you. One of the marketplaces I like best is the personal care, as it's products that we use every single day, from the day we are born till the day that we are die. But what's really fantastic about this business is we don't just say that our products are great. We are prepared to put our money where our mouth is, and we have a 100% 60-day money-back guarantee on all our products for our retail customers. In other words, if someone took one of our products and used it for 60 days, or in fact 2 or 3 of our products, they can return the lids or the empty packages and get our 100% money back if they're unhappy in any way. Now let me ask you a question. If the products didn't stack up, would a company last 36 days? Let alone the 36 years we have. I'm sure you'd agree that it wouldn't. The products are fantastic, and once you start trying them, you will know how good they are. We have also got every seal you would expect from every country over the 36 years that we've been in business. Here in the UK, we have the halal, the kosher, and the Islamic seal of approval. We are certified by the Animal Council, and we also have the animal friendly seal. As we try our products on humans, then we give them to animals. And what's really great, if you're looking at this business for the first time, we have a pack that's heavily subsidised, so we can all try the fastest moving products with a money back guarantee too. The pack comes in at just under £200, and anyone trying this pack can have a full 14-day unconditional money back guarantee on the products and the business. So if they try these products and for any reason they are dissatisfied, then they try the business for any reason and they are dissatisfied. They don't get the training, they don't get the support, they can get a 100% refund. That is an absolutely incredible guarantee for any business. In fact, most businesses, you couldn't even put a sign above a shop door for £200, let alone get your business going. So how do we make the money? Let me ask you a question. Who do you know who could currently do with earning a little bit of extra money just now? People at work, people at the gym, people at the school gates, and people you care about. Pretty much everyone in this current climate would be interested in making more money than they currently do. Would you not agree? Now there is a number of opportunities within our business depending on the amount of income you'd like to earn. For instance, if you'd just like to earn an extra £200 to £400 a month, the product recommendation side of the business would be great for you. That's where you use a great product, you're happy with the product, and you go out and you personally recommend it to people that you know. Now over a period of time, you will start to build up a handful of customers that will come back on a regular basis, month in and month out, and repurchase from you. Now on that type of business, you would expect to earn between £200 and £400 a month. So nearly £5,000 extra per annum coming into your household. Now I'm sure that would make a huge difference to your life, and probably quite a lot of other people that you know just now too. So if you're looking to earn a bit more than that, then you need to look at the second part of our marketing plan, what we call the team building income. What we do is we personally use the products. That's a redirection of our current spend in the high street, away from those stores, into our own businesses for 2 reasons. One is our products are better for you. The second is you might as well put the profit from these items back into your pocket rather than the high street stores. Then secondly, we build a handful of customers, people that are happy to use the products and come back month in, month out. Then more importantly, we start to talk to other people about the opportunity to become involved, so they can start to become involved and start to build a secondary income too. So we're starting to build a team. So what we're looking to do over a period of time is build you up to what we call a manager's business. This is done by starting to show others the business. In this example, there is you, and you introduce 2 people, with our help of course. In turn, we teach these 2 people to do exactly the same. So these 2 people find 2, who become 4, who become 8, who become 16. So in this example, there is 30 team members, but you only actually found 2 members. So obviously, as you can see on the right hand side, more and more people become involved, the number of customers being serviced by everyone increases. So 30 team members, all servicing a handful of customers and duplicating, looks after about 600 customers. We therefore create a manager's business, and in a manager's business in the UK, it pays anywhere between £800 and £2,000 a month. Now, would an extra £2,000 a month make a big difference in your life? Now remember that this can still be part-time, so you can fit this in and around your current job or family commitments. Once we have built you to a manager's business, you're a self-sufficient business. The idea then is to start to create self-sufficient manager businesses underneath you. So as you can see on this slide, you can start to build on a national basis of helping the people who became involved underneath you have manager businesses in their own right. In fact, more exciting, not only can you build on a national level, but you can start to build on a global business. Because many people that you know will have friends and family all over the world. So what starts to happen is your business starts to mushroom out on a global basis. So you start to operate not just in the UK, but you can start to build an international business, and this develops into a royalty type of income. As once you have created freestanding managers underneath you, they no longer really require your help. They know what they're doing, and the company will reward you a percentage of their whole team's turnover every single month for helping them to create that. So let's have a look at the bigger incomes on the royalty type of things now. As a manager in the UK, these figures have been taken directly from the UK computers, and they don't include any international income that may have been developed over the years. This is just their UK income alone. So as a manager, the average manager in the UK earns about £20,000 a year. A nice part-time income, I'm sure you would agree. A senior manager is someone who's helped create 2 of these managers. So 2 people you have personally introduced into the business and helped them become managers in their own right. Once you have created 2 of these, you're a senior manager. Now a senior manager in the UK earns around £35,000 additional income per year. So you're now really starting to head into full-time income levels. The next step is soaring manager, someone who has helped and created 5 of these people to manager level. Can you imagine if you created just 1 manager a year over the next 5 years? So in 5 years' time you would be earning a passive income of £60,000 per year. Whether you worked or not, how much of a difference would that make to your life? If you wish to continue, Sapphire Manager. This is someone who's created 9 of these managers, and just now this is worth in excess of £120,000 a year. Diamond Sapphire is someone who has created 17 of these frontline managers, and that's in excess of £200,000 a year. And finally, on this part of the plan, is what we call Diamond Manager. That's someone who's created and developed in excess of 25 of these managers, and they will pay you in excess of £350,000 per annum. Now I know it's not a lot of money, but you would get by on it, wouldn't you? On top of that, we have the Earned Incentive Programme. We tend to call this the car programme in the UK, as that's what most people tend to do with the money. The company will pay you up to £6,300 per year to buy a car of your choice. Now if you went into any dealer in the UK with, let's say, £6,300 to lease a car, you could pretty much choose any car you wanted to drive. But you don't have to buy a car or indeed lease one. Some people use it towards school fees, holidays, mortgages. It's just one of the great choices that you get with this company. In addition, we have Global Travel Incentive. How many people like to go on holiday? Well, pretty much everyone. How many people like to pay for it? Well, nobody likes to pay for it. How about if you build this business, the company will pay for you to go on all expenses paid holidays around the world. And they are 5-star. In fact, not only that, they will pay you anywhere between $500 and $3,000 spending money, so you can't even spend your own money. And finally, we have global profit sharing. We call this the chairman's bonus. And last year, we paid out over £22 million. The checks range anywhere between $2,000 and in fact, the highest one paid out to a UK distributor was for $1.1 million. This isn't their annual bonus, it's the Christmas bonus. This is, you've worked hard all year, here's your reward for putting in that effort. You still get your monthly bonus, this is on top. Now I don't know what you got from your employer, but I was lucky if I got a bottle of wine, and I know which one I would prefer. The bottom line is, if you work hard in this business, the company will reward you every single step of the way. It needs to have success in any business. Now the first one is a deep down burning desire. And I'm not talking about a wishy-washy desire where you fill in a lottery coupon every week for £1 or two, hoping that your numbers will come in and it'll change yours and your family's life forever. Because you've probably got more chance of being struck by lightning twice in the same day than your numbers coming in. I'm talking about a deep down burning desire, the type where you want a better life for yourself and your children, a nice house, big cars, lots of holidays and time with your family. I know that's what I wanted. The next thing you need is a vehicle that can help you get these things. And I truly believe that what we have on offer here today is probably the best thing in the world to get you there. But them and them alone is not enough to get you where you want. What you need is what I call a doing word. You need to take some action. So what type of action am I going to ask you to do right now? Well, as soon as you get off this webinar, you need to pick up the phone and call the person who thought enough of you to send you to this video. There's going to be one of three things that are going through your mind right now. The first one is, I've seen it, and it's not for me. If it isn't, absolutely no problem at all. No business can be for everyone. What I'd like to do is thank you for at least being open-minded and sitting through the last 20 minutes while we explained the fantastic offer we have. And I hope that you find exactly what you're looking for in life. But I would suggest that what you do is you talk to the person who invited you onto the webinar and try some of our products, because they truly are life-changing products and you have everything to gain from them and really nothing to lose. The second thing that could be going through your mind right now is you have seen it, you like it, but you've still got a couple of questions to ask. Absolutely no problem again. Pick up the phone and ask the person who sent you on this webinar and get your questions answered right now. They can also send you some more information if it is needed and point you in the right direction. And the third thing that could be going through your mind, which is exactly what was going through my mind, and that is, I like it, I think it's really fantastic. I don't fully understand it, but as I've got nothing to lose and everything to gain, I'm going to get involved. If that's you, what you need to do is you need to get back to the person who invited you onto this webinar and get yourself started. The first thing is get yourself registered. It takes one piece of paper with this company that allows you to trade in over 150 countries around the world. Then order your business in a box. Order your pack for £199.75 and make sure your business planning meeting is booked with the person who put you on this webinar and start achieving everything that you want out of life. I want to thank you very much for your time and attention today, and for those of you that are joining us, I personally look forward to welcoming you and to meeting you in the near future. Really have an awesome day. My name's Richard Letford. Thank you very much.